Next up, we have KIDA the Great and BAILEY Silk. These are two individuals that we know for a very long time. They're very into the ballroom. They're not in the ballroom.
They're not ballroom whatsoever.
0% ballroom. They are very in the world of dance community. They've been doing shows for a while and they're very known, very popular, and they're great people. We've met them just like we worked with Jefferson and Adrianita in the past. We didn't work with BAILEY and KIDA, but we know them. We've seen them in stops. We see them on tours. They're great people. They're great friends of ours.
Yeah, they're definitely two very experienced dancers. He won So You Think You Dance, the junior version.
The junior
right?
version. They're in the junior division, actually.
Yeah,
they look a little older. KIDA got a deep voice now. He talks like this. He looks at you like this. He's got a mustache. I'm a huge fan of KIDA. We're huge fans.
He is so talented.
Of both KIDA and BAILEY. They're both unbelievable dancers. BAILEY was actually part of S Rank that competed in season 2, and I think they went all the way to the finale.
They were on our season.
She was the person who went boom, boom, but instead of my elbows being like this, hers were a little more.
They looked like this, but like
they were like this,
my hand like that.
right? So they weren't like. They were like this. Outside of just doing that move, though, she's an unbelievable dancer, a really kind individual, and her talent is just seeping out of her. Both her and KIDA are huge inspirations to millions of people who are up-and-coming dancers.
And now they have joined forces.
And they are a couple.
Yeah.
Like a dance couple.
Whoa. Okay, they're not a couple.
Breaking news. KIDA and BAILEY are a dance couple. But they are a dance couple. And that was something that was shown into their performance. And some of the judges' comments really touched on how this is their first time joining forces as a dance duo. And that's a big question because we know how good they are individually. We know that they've been around the world. They've toured with so many different people, had so much success. Shout out to the mama girl over there, Momager, who has been doing some unbelievable stuff, an unbelievable inspiration to everyone who's trying to really take their kid to the next level. But outside of that, when they were out there on that stage, how did they come together as a duo and how did they perform together? That's the real question. In our opinion, we thought that they were in sync. They were fundamentally sound and their choreography and technique complemented one another great.
Don't forget about musicality because their musicality was off the charts.
Unbelievable. Ugh. Absolutely unbelievable. However, I don't think they looked at each other one time. I may be wrong.
Yeah.
But as a duo, as individuals, there's got to be a synergy in between you two. You guys have to come out as one, not as two greats, but as one unbelievable duo. And that's going to be the main task that they're going to have to overcome is how are we going to take KIDA the Great and BAILEY and turn it into BAILEY and KIDA as one unit that's just going to roll over people.
One thing that the judges mentioned was how they shouldn't be dancing as if they're just doing choreography side by side. They should be dancing as a unit. They should be dancing with each other, and they need to show that they love dancing with one another. Because right now you can tell that they've only been dancing for a couple of weeks, which is what they said.
Yeah,
so
together.
The fact that they've only been dancing together for a couple of weeks, however, they both have an incredible amount of experience in dance individually. Like their connection really needs to be worked on.
And that's going to be the one thing they have to overcome is really how are they going to come together and be that one unit that nobody can touch? Because individually, they're already made. We already know how great they are. They've inspired generations. They are the best of people, good friends of the both of ours, and we are here for BAILEY and KIDA. You best believe it. Let's do it quick. Let's make sure it's clean. Drum roll, please. Yes or no, do they deserve to be in the next round? Gentlemen?
Yes.
Cleanest of yeses.
Yes, just yes.
Babyella.
She's too tired.
Yes. Nice. And for me, it's the cleanest of yeses. Huge respect. Two dancers that I think I respect at the highest of levels in the entire dance industry. Have a mad love for all of them, and we wish them nothing but the best. The question is going to be how do those two unbelievable talents come together and dominate, and we're here to see how.
They made a great first impression, but let's see how far they take it.
And how they come together and steamroll the competition.
Bulldoze.